What up, Stackers? BigstackMcgee here. How are you doing today? It is Saturday afternoon, October 31st, Halloween. Gloomy, cloudy day where I'm at, but pretty excited to get a package of some silver that I picked up. We'll get to that in just a second. My kids are getting ready to get their costumes on and head out and have some fun with their friends tonight. And kind of some crazy, turbulent political times right now as we're getting ready for the election here in America. I actually was able to get in and early vote in person with my wife this past week, and it was a very, very easy process for us. Walk right in and out in probably less than 5 minutes, which was fantastic. But it's interesting, depending upon where you're going to be, what the different rules are going to be. I know from the community that I live in, they're only going to allow 6 people inside at any given moment on election day, and there's the potential for it to be some pretty crappy weather on that day too. So glad to have that done. Regardless, it'll be very interesting to see where the prices of the metals go as a result of the U.S. election, and of course as a kind of a byproduct of what happens with the markets as well. I just think that now is probably a time for me to be making some pickups. I've kind of held off on some of the higher price point things, but I've made some moves locally, and still got plenty of dry powder left to make some pretty significant purchases as the time rises. But this particular one was an underspot pickup. It's been a long time since I've been able to find something underspot, but this was a eBay random lot, and just kind of in the moment, right, is like one of those where people are bidding on them. It's not a buy it now kind of situation, and I was able to get it at the last second and still be able to make a little bit of profit as a result of it being under spot at the time. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this pickup, and then we'll see what I got. Okay, so yeah, this is a pretty random lot. You can see that there's a encapsulated coin here. We've got plenty of 90%. And a silver dollar there. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what we got. Just love that sound. Okay, the first thing I see is some nickels. I don't even remember there being nickels in this. More nickels, huh? A little bit of silver in here, tiny bit. I'll throw this into my junk pile of random bits. And of course, my eyes are too bad. I can't see the dates from here. My eyes have really gotten bad over the last couple of years. For the longest time, I have nearsightedness, and for the longest time, my eye doctor had told me that if I wanted to read, the best thing to do is just to take my glasses off. And that worked for a long time, and I'm at the point now where it's not, and so it's either get bifocals or reading glasses, and I do have separate reading glasses, but I don't have them with me at the moment. All right, so we got looks like 8 war nickels here, the least exciting of the pickups. So then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 half dollars of various years and various makeups here. Looks like there's 3 Kennedys. Let's start with those. This one's a 40%er. By the way, those war nickels, I think, if I remember correctly, are 35% silver. So here's a 40%er. Here's a 90%er. Look at that crazy toning on that. 90% silver half dollar is one of my favorite ways to collect silver. Here's another 64 Kennedy in vastly better condition. Alright, then we got some, oh, here's another Kennedy. Another 90%er. It's cool toning. Cool toning on that one. We got some Walking Liberties here. We'll go from least to best condition. Here's a 34. Okay. A little slicked out. Okay. So the process that I went to when I was searching online was I was looking at just silver coins and as the limiting factor, and then looking at auction only. And every now and then I like to do that and see what things are going for, where people are bidding like in person, and sometimes deals can be made there. So I got this lot here, had random, like I said, war nickels and 40% silver and 90% silver and even a graded coin. And so I was through using coinflation was able to just determine that what my final price would be for something like this, and put it in the closing seconds, and was able to pick it up. Now, interestingly enough, for me, I've completed my entire guardhouse box of silver half dollars, so I'm not entirely certain where I'm going to keep these. I still need some more dimes and quarters to complete that out, those projects. But I guess I'll probably just start a new tube and keep it not in the guardhouse box since that's completed. All right, we got a peace dollar here. 1925. Love peace dollars. This one's in pretty good condition, but it is, I don't see really any mint luster of any kind. There's a little bit of cartwheeling going on there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but nothing to write home about. But still, the fields are pretty clean. It hasn't seen a lot of circulation, I can tell you that. It's pretty nice condition, actually. What would I grade that at? I have no idea. I don't know, extra fine maybe? I don't know. Although the fields, when you look at the fields on this, for those of you that are getting into this more and have been, there's not a lot of scuffing. It's not the most lustrous coin in the world, though. All right, well, I guess we can compare it to something like this. Here's a 1923 MS61. Come on now. And this was part of the pickup as well. In some ways, this one almost looks very similar to what we just saw, although you see that there's a pretty big, looks like a gash on the cheek there. On the back side. Yeah, the more I look at the other one, it's more dirty than anything else. But there's not as many gashes. So in some ways, the previous 25 looks pretty darn good by comparison. the the one that is not MS61 looks like it's better to me. Interesting. Either way, I bought it for melt value stuff. So, what am I going to do with a piece like this? I'm probably going to use this to trade up at my local coin shop. I've been putting together some silver that I don't care for as much, and I'm probably going to put that towards the purchase of some gold as we get another opportunity to go in. It takes me over an hour to get to my coin store, but I'm planning a trip sometime in the next week or two, and I've got in my stack lots of silver that I don't really care for a ton, that doesn't kind of fit my stacking methodology of the last several years, and I'm happy to use that at a higher spot value to get other things that I want more, and specifically gold American Eagles. So this will probably be in the pot for something to trade up, assuming that they're interested. So there you go. 10 half dollars, 2 silver dollars, and a random smattering of war nickels. I'll probably, I don't know, maybe I'll just give these to the kiddos. I'm not sure. I've never really cared for war nickels that much, and I think a lot of people are kind of the same, but I'm not going to throw them away. I'll see if I can get some value out of them. War nickels don't even splash around the right way. They don't sound nice. Not like these. Ah, that's silver sound. All right, folks, this is BigstackMcgee. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a safe and happy Halloween, and get out there and vote if you're in the United States. And have a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.